Minority Leader.
Well, I thank the Speaker, and I rise today in support, Madam Speaker, of strong national security policies. Policies like the Remain in Mexico policy, enforcement of our existing interior immigration laws, and the completion of key miles of fencing and technology that protect our southwest border. Policies, Madam Speaker, that President Biden hastily removed on his first day in office without any plan to replace them. President Biden and the Democrats in the House and Senate supported ending those Trump-era policies. Those policies, Madam Speaker, were working to rein in the flow of illegal immigration, and now with no plan and no substitution, the result, pure political theater, simply because those were Trump policies. And while they were working, President Biden stopped them. Now, President Biden appointed Vice President Harris to serve as the border czar. One would think that she would act in critical ways to replace those national security policies that were working under the Trump administration and that President Biden ended. But not only did she not present solutions to the historic number of hundreds of thousands of immigrants who are pouring across our southern border, but she's refused to visit the border for nearly 100 days since being appointed border czar. She even laughed at the idea of visiting the border, comparing it to taking a trip to Europe. Finally, after cries from the American people and calls from House and Senate Republicans, she did agree to take a trip to the border. Now, Madam Speaker, I've been to the border 7 times over the past 5.5 years, most recently in April. And specifically, I traveled to the Rio Grande sector in the Rio Grande Valley. And the conditions I found there were worse than I've seen on my previous trips. In fact, the Border Patrol estimates that the cartels in Mexico, the drug cartels in Mexico, made $400 million in February alone in human trafficking. Now think about that. $400 million in 1 month by charging $5,000 to $9,000 to traffic hundreds of thousands of innocent people across the border. Some innocent, some not. And this drugs and human trafficking challenges are just part of the crisis at the border. Because while Border Patrol and Customs are working on the humanitarian elements of this crisis, drugs are coming across the border, and criminals are coming across the border. In fact, Madam Speaker, we've interdicted in the first 6 months of this year enough fentanyl to kill 500 million, kill all of in America. It's shocking that we've interdicted that much fentanyl drug that it could kill everyone in this country. Because only the amount in a sweet and low packet, Madam Speaker, that much could kill 500 Americans. So this is a deadly drug. Now, the Vice President chose to visit El Paso. El Paso is nearly 1,000 miles west of the Rio Grande Valley, where this crisis has its epicenter. If she'd gone to the Rio Grande Valley, she would have seen cartels dropping off migrant families by the dozen, holding camps for migrant families, struggling to get the water, time, and care that they need. So regardless of who designed the policies, the Biden administration should be for stronger national security policies on the border. But the Biden border crisis reigns out of control, and it's going to take more than a short public relations visit to El Paso to fix it. I encourage the Vice President and the administration to come to the table with Republicans in the House and Senate and implement strong national security borders and reform our broken illegal immigration system. Madam Speaker, I